I knew that it was going to be bad. I didn't think it was going to be this bad.
Tonight, digging out. A top 10 snowstorm has moved away from the region, but a crippling mess remains for many.
And closed again. One of Duluth's biggest attractions shuts down for a third straight night as they remain under a thick blanket of snow.
Plus, taking on climate change. Minnesota's governor signs an executive order aimed at making Minnesota a leader on the issue.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Bakke.
And I'm Anthony Matt. Thanks for joining us. It's been more than 24 hours since the snow stopped falling, but shovels, snow blowers, and plows are still pulling double time to dig out from the historic snowfall.
With many schools and businesses closed today, people got another chance to clean up after the storm. CBS 3's Ryan Campo joins us live from Duluth's Denfeld neighborhood. And Ryan, it sounds like a pretty strong sense of community there.
Yeah, there's no denying that there's a difficult time when you have to shovel 20 inches of snow. But it's a little easier when you have a little neighborly love to make it go by quicker.
We got buried. I knew that it was going to be bad. I didn't think it was going to be this bad.
On Monday, Northlanders bundled up, grabbed their snow removal tools, and hit the streets to help one another dig out of one of the worst snowstorms in Twin Ports history.
You don't second guess yourself. You just come out and lend a helping hand and make it happen so your neighbors can get safely to their destination.
It's what we do as neighbors.
Now, for Scrolls, this isn't the first blizzard to drop a significant amount of snow in her lifetime. She remembers the Halloween blizzard of 1991 very well.
In college, everybody helped one another, push their cars out, find their cars using TV trays and whatever else we could. And here it's not any different with my neighbors helping one another.
But those living here on 39th Avenue West in the Denfeld neighborhood will continue to help each other out, but are hopeful they see the city snowplows come by sooner rather than later.
I hope that we get dug out, sometime today. Some people are missing work because of this, so every dollar wasted is no dollar earned.
Digging out. There are resources available on our website, cbs3duluth.com. Back to you guys.
Nice to see a sense of community there for sure. Thanks, Ryan. All right, Caitlin joins us now for a quick look at the weather. Caitlin, what a weekend. Huh?
Yeah, it has been a busy weekend for some, and still, even with today, they had all that time to dig themselves out. Road conditions here as they are loading on my screen. You can see they have improved quite significantly, but you'll still notice a lot of blues on the screen, and that is showing partially covered roads. So I'm sure many of you live on those side streets or those alleyways of which have probably not been attained to yet. However, things are slowly improving, so slowly but surely we will be getting there by within the next couple of hours. You can see on the satellite and radar, we have a shortwave moving through the region. So you can see off to our south and west, we have that slight band of some snow showers. However, some of that isn't actually coming up on our sensors quite yet. So that's some good news. We're not seeing some of that right now. But by this evening into tomorrow morning, we're going to see some light freezing rain and some sleet possible. No accumulation of that, but that may affect some travel into the morning hours for the South Shore. I have those details, plus a nice extended 7-day forecast coming up in just a bit.
Thanks, Caitlin. Meanwhile, Duluth's aerial lift bridge is down for the count. City officials say the bridge has been out of service since 6 o'clock this morning. They blame heavy ice from this weekend's storm. Ships are being redirected to the Superior Front Channel located between Wisconsin Point and Park Point. Officials say they'll start de-icing the bridge tomorrow. No word on when it will be back to full operations.
We're also learning both Duluth and Superior school districts will not have classes tomorrow. Make sure to stick with CBS3 online and on our mobile app for your updated school closings and delays. Meanwhile, the United States Postal Service says mail delivery will be postponed for some Duluth residents. Residents with zip codes ending in 03 or 04 did not receive mail today. Officials say all the snow is making it difficult for mail carriers. They say you'll also want to get your mail you also won't get your mail if your mailbox is inaccessible. Officials hope to be back to normal tomorrow, but slow delivery is possible over the next couple days. And lastly, both Waste Management and Hartel's Disposal say their service was interrupted today. They hope to be back on the streets tomorrow. Superior Street team also pushed its garbage collection to tomorrow. Well, it's been a 24/7 operation for the Twin Ports plow drivers since the snow started falling, and tonight there's still lots to be done. CBS 3's Briggs and Savage joins us live from Canal Park. Briggs, it sounds like the city of Duluth has had an especially tough time clearing those roadways.
Yeah, Tony and Kristen, I'm down here in Canal Park, as you mentioned, and as you can see behind me, the streets are for the most part clear. That's because the city has spent a lot of time clearing the main roads. They say those side streets, though, are just going to have to wait a little bit longer, and that's because city officials say people have been driving and even snowmobiling on top of those side streets, which has packed down the snow. So with all that snow packed down, the city says they now have to send graders ahead of the plow trucks, which has slowed things down significantly. Duluth's Public Information Officer, Kate Van Dale, says that's one reason the city issued a no travel advisory that lasted Saturday, Sunday, and even into early this morning. While that no travel advisory has been lifted, street maintenance officials say it would still help if you stayed off those unplowed roads and had some patience.
We don't get this kind of snow that often, so we're not staffed at a level where we can just roll through the 530 miles of streets that we have to plow in, in one 16-hour shift. So.
Well, that is exactly why the city is asking for patience. They say they'll be busy clearing these side streets and alleys until Wednesday. Then after that, they'll start removing snowbanks from intersections to make things safer for you as well. So meanwhile, over in Superior, they too have had their graders and loaders out. Mayor Jim Payne, just about an hour ago, said that they're about 50% done with their plowing operations. And he actually added that they're going to be working all night to clear the residential streets and alleys. And they too are working on a new plan when it comes to dealing with snow emergencies of this magnitude.
Yeah, no doubt, a lot of snow over the weekend. This is sure to have an impact on the plowing budgets for both Duluth and Superior. Any idea how much any of this is going to cost, Briggs?
Yeah, definitely going to have an impact, but just how much of an impact? Well, we don't know those numbers exactly yet. The city officials say they kind of want to get a tally of how many overtime hours were put in before they put out any of those numbers. The plow drivers, by the way, are putting in 16-hour shifts for the last 3 days or so. We're just 8 hours in between those shifts. They also have brought in different plow trucks from across the state as well.
Long hours for sure to remove more than 20 inches of snow. Briggs is Savage live for us in Canal Park tonight. Thanks, Briggs.
All right, let's take a live look now at the roads from our live I-3 vehicle. We are in the East Hillside neighborhood here, and as you can see, the roads look pretty much plowed, maybe still take it a little bit slow. As Briggs mentioned, the city is asking you, if the road is unplowed, please do not drive on it. It's just not safe, and it'll make things difficult for everybody. So take your time. If the road is unplowed, again, don't drive on it. And as Briggs mentioned, give those plow drivers a little bit of patience. They've been working some long, long hours. Well, tonight, Bentleyville is closed for the third night in a row as they continue to dig out from that heavy snow. And now they're asking for your help. Volunteers brought shovels, snow blowers, and plows down to the holiday light display today. Bentleyville officials say they won't be able to reopen until they clear all that snow. So they might need your help tomorrow, too. One volunteer brought his snowblower from Superior and says it's important to help out.
I don't know, all the thousands of people who come down, and this is a holiday tradition for them, and if they're not able to make it, it's kind of a bummer. So we got to help out if we can.
He also mentioned the inside is still very messy, so grab your shovel and take your pre-workout and have at it. With Duluth's no travel advisory in effect for most of the weekend, some local businesses chose to close their doors on Small Business Saturday. But those who didn't say the community came to shop before the snow started. CBS 3's Natalie Grant joins us live from Superior Street now. Natalie, I understand you spoke to some small businesses today about how the blizzard impacted what some call the biggest sales day of their year.
Yeah, Kristen, I am down here on Superior Street where many of the small businesses down here were scheduled to kick off the holiday shopping season this past weekend with Small Business Saturday. But with the storm not rolling into our area until a little bit later in the afternoon, people were able to get out and shop before their favorite brick and mortar stores before the snow started falling. Duluth Loves Local, a promotions company, hosted their Small Biz Hop, which promotes Small Business Saturday. Despite the forecast, their hope is that the community members would embrace the elements, and, well, that they did. Some stores did close their doors on Saturday, but those who did not say that they did see a small decline in shoppers, but for the most part, they were still able to have a successful day.
We're a hardy people up here. We know that you can bundle up and wear boots and drive safely and get to places you need to go to. Small Business Saturday is really important to our local businesses, and so people here like to support them the best that they can.
And if you weren't able to make it out on Saturday, Duluth Loves Local is extending their small biz hop through Tuesday. Now, many of these businesses will also be appearing at Glen Sheen's Winter Village this upcoming weekend, so they're going to be able to make up sales there as well.
Natalie, no doubt a lot of shoppers probably missed out on Small Business Saturday this weekend thanks to all that snow. So what's next for them?
Yeah, Kristen, what's nice about that is fortunately that event got extended as well. So although the past Saturday was officially Small Business Saturday, Duluth will be observing it again this upcoming weekend as well. So hopefully people will be able to come out and cash in on some deals as well.
All right, I like that. Cash it on some deals. Thanks, Natalie.
In politics, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is taking action on climate change. This morning, Walz signed an executive order to create a climate change subcabinet and the governor's advisory council on climate change. The subcabinet will identify strategies to put the state on track to meet the 2007 goals of the Next Generation Energy Act, which the governor says the state has fallen short of reaching. They will also be tasked with identifying policies and strategies for new emission standards and encouraging the transition to electric vehicles. Still to come on Live Local CBS 3, powerful waves deal a devastating blow to an iconic Lake Superior landmark. Details next.
A near average day and temperature-wise, 27 degrees, but we woke up this morning very cold. Temperatures 11 and below was the low this morning. Not as cold tonight, but we have some freezing rain possible. Details next.
The season is here. And it's time for our best offer of the year during the Ford Black Friday event. Now, for a limited time, get an amazing offer on select Ford models. Plus, earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards. The Ford Black Friday event ends soon, so hurry in today. During the Black Friday sales event, get over $6,800 in total savings on the all-new 2020 Explorer. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Not only are we your reliable resource for quality building products in the Northland, we're now offering a full-service installation with our workmanship guarantee. With our network of landscape and masonry professionals standing by to work with our clients, there's still time to get on our schedule for winter. Call or stop in today or schedule an exclusive one-on-one appointment at our website at greatlakestone.com.
Visit Bender's Shoes and step into style with new arrivals from Rieker and Ramonte. Enjoy modern European styling in footwear designed with features that ensure comfort with every step. Come in today and give them a try. We're located in Grand Rapids, Hibbing, and Duluth.
The Big Bundle Up campaign at Bad River Lodge and Casino. Help keep children warm this winter and get up to $20 in rewards play. Donate new children's items with tags still attached until December 20th. It's the Big Bundle Up campaign, and we'll see you at Bad River Lodge and Casino.
At Hannah Johnson Fabrics, we put love, creativity, and talent into everything we make to ensure you get the best sewing and quilting materials. This holiday season, check out our beautiful selection of holiday fabrics and material. We can help you find the perfect materials for your quilt, blanket, pillow, you name it. New to sewing or would like to brush up on your skills? We can help you make the perfect holiday gift. Happy holidays from all of us at Hannah Johnson Fabrics.
When I was growing up, I believed in a better future.
All rise.
So I became a judge.
Your Honor.
We pursue the truth, no matter where it leads us.
Do what's right. That's what you tell me to do.
This should be fun. We are on the same team, going for the same goal, justice. You're going to be one of those creative judges.
I love her.
I love her. We still have a lot of work to do.
All rise. Tonight at 9/8 Central on CBS.
So much calmer night tonight across the Northland. We're looking at 29 degrees right now under mostly cloudy skies. So not nearly as cold as it was last night, waking up to the temperatures this morning. You can see currently across the sky, current sky conditions across the region, looking at 22 degrees up on the hill with those mostly cloudy skies. We've got some pockets of clear skies in northern Wisconsin, but for the most part, we're all in those mid to upper 20s. Now, you'll see here on the satellite and radar, which didn't correlate to the one I just showed you because some of that snowfall isn't quite making it to the surface right now, and that is from this short wave in the jet stream right here. You can kind of see where those clouds associated with that. That's going to be moving east overnight tonight. So that system in itself is what's going to be bringing the South Shore mainly and the Twin Ports a slight chance for some freezing rain and some flurries late tonight into your tomorrow morning. No accumulation, just some light stuff on the roadways on top of what, of course, we already have. Now, if you move in a little bit closer in our region, you can see the Duluth area is still dry. Areas mostly in our region, Hibbing, and areas south of Duluth as well. We're not quite seeing that action just yet, but within a few hours, you might start seeing some flurries, and that's from this short wave, like I mentioned here. On the surface map, it's going to be over northern Wisconsin by later this evening, so it's going to be more so affecting the South Shore and the UP, but the Duluth area may see that as well. We'll be down to 21 degrees tonight, so not nearly as that cold as we saw 11 below this morning. High pressure builds back in again on Tuesday, so we'll be under a mix of sun and clouds in the morning hours, more sunshine throughout the afternoon, a more mild day again. We'll see 32 degrees for our high, and those temperatures in the 30s remain on Wednesday, so that warmer air kind of sticks with us from that high pressure as it slides up to our region. But keep in mind, we have a low pressure system off to our north and west in Canada, and that is going to be a weak Clipper system that is going to be bringing in more snow for the region on Thursday. Let's time it out here for you on the Futurecast here by 8 o'clock p.m. This is that shortwave that I was just mentioning. You can kind of see it's right along the north and the south shore, affecting areas in Hayward all the way through the areas to Marquette. That's what's going to be expected tonight. Very light of anything, but it's going to be freezing rain, some sleet, and some flurries on the road if you are traveling that at that time. 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, it moves off to our region, though, and we're going to start to see kind of clear skies as high pressure slides in from the south, and that's going to allow for some sunshine into the afternoon again. Mild temperatures again into the evening and then morning hours on Wednesday. We start off with some sunshine here and there, especially in Wisconsin, but clouds will start to increase from our west, and that is from that Clipper system. Here comes more snow for the day on Thursday, but the heaviest of it will remain in by the International Falls area. Some light accumulation here in the Duluth area, but nothing like on Saturday. So tonight, 20 degrees up on the hill, 23 down here by the lake, 18 in Cloquet. Mostly cloudy skies, winds out of the southwest at 5 to 10, low 20s for northern Wisconsin. And tomorrow, temperatures jump back up to the low 30s. So it's going to be a rather nice day tomorrow, a little bit on the warmer side than we saw today. 30 degrees up on the hill, 33 degrees down here by the lake. Winds will be out of the west at 5 to 10, so bringing in some of that warmer air. 7-day forecast looking pretty nice in terms of dry conditions. We're seeing plenty of sunshine Tuesday through about Friday, but like I mentioned, that day on Thursday is going to add in a little bit more snow to some areas. Now, the good news is the heaviest of that will be up north, and they didn't see nearly what we saw on Saturday. So, I mean, what's another inch going to do? At this point, what's another inch going to do to the 21 inches that we already have?
That's true.
But after that, temperatures kind of drop off, and winter is here in terms of temperature-wise.
Sure is.
It came in with a bang, too.
It did on December 1st, you bet.
Yeah. Thanks, Caitlin.
Yeah.
Well, the snow has made one tough job even harder. First responders in Superior have a solution. They're using this snowmobile to travel down unplowed streets. They say it's made it easier to take patients to the ambulance and increase their response time in these tough conditions.
We generally use it for rescues out on the trail system within the city, but based on the road conditions and the weather event that we just had with all of the snow, we've been using it to actually transport medical patients out to a plowed area where they can be picked up by Mayo ambulance.
Officials say they've used the snowmobile about 12 times in the last 24 hours.
And powerful waves during Saturday's storm toppled an iconic natural attraction along the North Shore. According to Tetagooch State Park officials, the famous sea stack is now sitting underwater. It was a popular subject for photographers from near and far. In August of 2010, the same landmark gained attention after a sea arch connected to the rock pillar collapsed. Park officials said the collapse was not storm-related.
All right, Kelly's here with a look at what's going on in sports.
Big football game tonight on the West Coast for the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins has yet to win a game on Monday night, and he hopes that changes tonight.
the 2020 Yamaha XTR editions at RJ Sport and Cycle.
CBS3 live cams are brought to you by Kohler Toyota, home of the largest selection of SUVs in the Northland. Visit KohlerToyota.com for 50th anniversary specials.
It's a holiday hoopla at Fond du Lac Casino this Wednesday and Thursday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. 25 names will be randomly drawn to play for holiday cash and prizes. Come in for the holiday hoopla and have a great time out at Fond du Lac.
Yes. Come on, say joy to the world. Don't stop clapping now. Come on.
Happy Honda Days is on now. Unwrap the joy of a new Accord, the best midsize sedan in America, according to Car and Driver.
That's all right.
At Super One Foods, you'll find more than just low prices and better choices. You'll find friendly faces like ours, working hard to save you money.
Super One has a tireless commitment to quality and freshness and a goal of delivering 5-star service to every customer to bring the absolute best value to your shopping experience. Check out these specials available at all Super One locations going on now.
So stop into the Super One Foods right in your neighborhood. Super One Foods, serving you low prices and better choices.
Give her the gift she's been dreaming of, a luxury package from La Pianato. She will enjoy a day of pampering and relaxation that includes a massage, European facial, Jane Iredale makeup, hairstyle, manicure, pedicure, or create a package especially for her. Give her one of our luxury packages and let La Pianato make you her hero.
If your home smells like rotten eggs during the winter months, it could be dangerous, toxic methane gas from a sewer vent. The Sewer Skewer is your permanent solution that requires a one-time purchase and simple drop-in installation. It's your insurance policy for protection all winter long. The Sewer Skewer is for farms, homes, or any other residential properties. It's great for septic systems. To see our many retail locations or purchase online, visit sewerskewer.com.
Take a spin on the big prize wheel. This Wednesday and Thursday, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come in for all of the holiday hoopla and
have a great time out at Fond du Lac.
Now, CBS3 Sports with Kelly Hinson.
It's a feat that Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins has yet to accomplish in his NFL career, and that's win a game on Monday Night Football, and that looks to be changed tonight. The 8-3 Minnesota Vikings are on the West Coast tonight to take on the 9-3 Seattle Seahawks and their 12th man. Vikings wide receiver Adam Thielen is out for the third straight week with a hamstring injury. It'll be a family affair for Vikings linebacker Eric Kendricks, whose brother Michael Kendricks plays outside linebacker for the Hawks.
It's always a blessing for my family, you know, just getting to watch us and us sharing the field together. You know, we don't face each other really, but it's pretty special when I get to see him across the field.
Brothers will square off when the Vikings face the Seahawks tonight on ESPN on Monday Night Football. Meanwhile, the top of the NFC North Green Bay Packers had no problem taking care of business on the road against a struggling, thank you, Kristen, New York Giants team in what looked like Lambeau Field conditions. It gets worse. Aaron Rodgers was 21 of 23 in passing, throwing for 243 yards, 4 touchdowns. There it is in Green Bay's 31-13 win. Packers defense intercepted Giants rookie quarterback Daniel Jones 3 times. Next, the Packers host the Washington Redskins on Sunday Night Football. For the UMD Bulldogs, your first reaction after watching this weekend might be to hit the panic button, but I strongly urge you to resist. Yes, the Bulldogs fall to number 14 in the latest polls, but that follows a sweep at home to the best team in the entire country. Mankato is really, really good. They check in at number 1 for the 4th straight week. UMD closes out their final conference slate of 2019 this Friday and Saturday at Omaha, down in Nebraska. Both games will be on My 9 Sports at 7:07 p.m. Following a weekend split on the East Coast, the UMD women's team falls 1 spot in the latest national poll to number 10. UMD fell to Quinnipiac on Friday night, rebounding with a 5-1 win against Connecticut on Saturday in the Nutmeg Classic. Dogs head to Madison to take on the new number 1 team in the country, Wisconsin, this weekend. And after being postponed twice due to the blizzard over the weekend, UMD basketball finally was able to open conference play this afternoon at Romano Gym. The Bulldogs, hosting St. Cloud State, will pick things up in the 3rd quarter of the women's game. Bulldogs up 2. Brooke Olson down on the block. She freezes the defender with the nice jab step and gets the up and under to go. 20 points for her. Bulldogs improved to 4-3 on the season with a 71-59 win. Same matchup in the men's game. UMD on a 4-game win streak. Bulldogs were feeling it early. Trevor Enneweisel hits the wide open 3. Bulldogs with a 3-point lead later in the first half. UMD up 5. Enneweis dishes to Alex Illikainen on the outlet pass. Illikainen lays it in for the 2. UMD wins big tonight. We'll have extended highlights tonight at 10. And finally, former Milwaukee Brewers third baseman Mike Moustakas is heading to the Reds. Moose has signed to a monster deal worth $64 million. He hit .235 with 35 home runs and 87 RBI last season with the Brewers. And that game, I forgot to mention, Seahawks-Vikings, ESPN tonight, 7:15. We'll hopefully have highlights in the 10 p.m. show. It might not be over.
Let's break that Monday night
streak. He's 0-7. I know.
He won on the road against a winning team in primetime against Dallas earlier this year, so maybe we'll
I think if
first.
there's any, we had an ugly loss to the Seahawks last year. Hopefully this is the year that we turn it around. But also, they have Russell Wilson.
They sure do. MVP candidate right there.
MVP candidate.
Thanks, Kelly. Well, the ancient body of a nearly perfectly preserved puppy has left scientists puzzled. Russian scientists discovered the body of the canine in eastern Siberia, preserved by permafrost. The specimen's teeth, nose, and fur are in remarkable condition. Using carbon dating on the creature's rib bone, experts were able to confirm that it had been frozen for around 18,000 years. However, as of now, tests have been unable to show whether the animal was a dog or a wolf. Interesting.
Not quite sure what to think of that.
All right, Caitlin, let's go to you now.
So yeah,
what are we looking at
We
tonight?
have a shortwave moving through the region tonight, so you can see there is some snow in that shortwave. So there is that possibility to see some flurries and some sleet later this evening into the early morning hours. So 21 degrees is the low tonight. Not nearly as cold as it was last night, but keep in mind, obviously the road conditions are already pretty poor. So just be safe.
Yeah, take it safe out there. Thanks for joining us.